I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What do you mean, calm it down? It's a fight. Referees telling two fighters who want to fight to calm it down? He should calm down.
I saw he's like a clown in his show, man. He's not your guy.
Because Tyson Fury's back, and all you motherfuckers are under attack.
Look, Eddie Hearn can say all what he likes. Who gives a shit what Eddie Hearn says? It's garbage.
Are you off your tits? Have you been smoking something?
Can you let me retire and be happy? Please? Just please.
Bombs away from the Bronx Bomber! Wanda! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You're not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
I got dropped, man! Are you kidding?
No, you won the fight.
OMG, I am so excited.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
Yes. What is up? What is up, MCR family? Another live fight chat edition. It's Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. It's here. Both guys are in the ring. It's the national anthems. We don't give a shit about the national anthems. Shocker. Kneel and that shit, right? Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. But digressing from that, of course, we're going to be talking about the fight live, giving our live analysis, breaking it down with you. And you guys can call in as well, 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International callers, Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. If you guys want to give your thoughts on the fight live or post the fight, obviously, whenever the fight's over and we give our thoughts and wrap-up thoughts about the fight. Digressing from that point, of course, I'm joined as usual on these live fight chat editions, especially at night, by the one and only Mr. Fugatti. Fu, how are you, man?
Man, I'm doing well. Lots of boxing. We talked about this. I saw our third show in a day, pretty much, from last night to now. So hope you guys appreciate it. Thanks for being here with us. Obviously, this is a tricky one, man. I didn't realize Thurman was going in as like such an underdog. Like everyone basically is picking Pacquiao. I'm going against the grain. I'm going for one time. Let's go.
One time. Yes, let's go.
Are you off your tits? Have you been smoking
No,
something?
Eddie, but maybe Keith has, and that's why we root for him. But the fight is literally about to start. Sort of last second predictions here. I think Thurman's on point, on form. He looks in shape. I was worried about the weight cut because I thought he looked a little bit gaunt all week, but looks like he put the weight on pretty well. And on top of it, I do think that age is an issue here. Age is a factor here. Pacquiao going to be 40 years old. It's concerning whether or not he can really contend with the likes of Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman is not Adrian Broner or Lucas Matisse in 2018. Like, Keith Thurman is a different animal, especially a Keith Thurman that's on point. And maybe that being the question mark is Keith Thurman on point now, being the big question why a lot of people are picking Pacquiao over Thurman. But again, I think Thurman's going to be a little bit too much, a little bit too big, a little bit too fast, a little bit too strong. I think while Pacquiao is a tremendous boxer, I think Thurman is in his own right a really talented and skilled technician, let alone a really good hitter, really powerful hitter, a good combination or a puncher. But the guy's a technician on top of that, even though Pacquiao himself is his own right a great technician and a master for one. Fu, last-minute thoughts, last-minute predictions on Thurman Pacquiao.
I think clear-cut, unanimous decision for Thurman. I think Pac's tough enough to make it through the whole fight, obviously. I don't see it, a stoppage win, but I think Thurman, I think a lot of people forget because, obviously Thurman's been inconsistent in his activity.
Yes.
But how good of a boxer the guy really is. So.
And plus, no offense, but beating Porter and Danny Garcia isn't beating Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
It just isn't. Especially a Manny Pacquiao that is really on the resurgence, having a career renaissance as of late. It does mean something different. And on top of that, with the caveat of Thurman on his comeback in a way, having only one fight since the long, 2-3 year layoff since the Danny Garcia fight against Josito Lopez, where he didn't look that great. there's a lot of question marks about Thurman in this matchup. I cannot wait to see what transpires here.
Yep.
Even though I am so curious about that one graphic Fox showed about his stock being $50 million. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Where did they get the number from?
Yeah.
Very curious.
Showing him and his wife, 20 mil, and then after the video, him and his wife, 50 mil.
Yo, he won. Like he already won, guys. Like Thurman's already in a space where he doesn't need this W. He got a W for life. But digressing from that point, the like button, share the show, subscribe, call in. Like I said, gonna definitely want to hear everyone's opinions about this one. But just like with anything in this Fox card, the pacing for these introductions has been extremely slow and methodical for no reason. So the fight still hasn't started, but both men have been in the ring for now 8 minutes, 9 minutes, going on 10 minutes now without fighting.
Brutal.
This is crazy.
The pacing of this card has been so bad. And they had like a filler where it was like Spence and Porter being interviewed for like 7 minutes.
No,
it was like so long. Felt like an eternity.
And on top of that, it was like the 7th Spence interview of the telecast, it seems. You know, like it has been a brutal pacing for this Fox card. But I'll be honest, coming from the MMA world, Fox pacing is notorious. So get used to that, guys. Yeah. It's going to be this way for Spence Porter in September. And if Wilder Ortiz or Wilder Fury is Fox pay-per-view, get ready for that shit too. Or just watch the regular Fox broadcasts that they've been showing for PBC cards. Those are atrocious pacing.
We need that ESPN Plus UFC pacing. That's what we need.
Yeah, ESPN Plus pacing is no joke, man. I love it.
That's good.
But digressing, guys, both men are to gain the final instructions with the stare down. I'm hyped, man. Like, this is a big fight to me. Like, I like this fight. It's even. There's a lot of dissension and discussion in the boxing community about this matchup, but all of it gets decided now. So hit the like button, share the show, join us, call in, because this is probably one of the biggest fights of the year, and it's about to start. Yeah.
How's the chat looking?
We got Fern, Gary, Santiago, everyone else. Shout out to you guys. Everyone seems to be picking Pacquiao, I feel like. The fight has started 2 minutes and 53 seconds for those that want to sync up with us in the first round. Pacquiao coming out with some punches already. Both guys
coming out pretty
kind
aggressive.
Of opening up a little bit already. I like it. Like they're not wasting any time here. Pacquiao throwing good little left straight to the body. Already, I think we're seeing a Thurman that's more on the defense, looking to make Pacquiao miss and make mistakes.
Yeah.
I like that Thurman. A calculated Thurman is a scary Thurman.
I think underdog Thurman's going to come out with like the idea that he has something to prove, because everyone's been counting him out against Pacquiao.
Ooh, good double left hooks by Thurman. One to the body, one up top. Thurman, while being significantly taller than Pacquiao, Pacquiao's just like mass in his chest and his body is just different, man.
It's so hard to believe that Pacquiao started at 105 pounds.
Mm-hmm. It is hard to believe, isn't it? Pacquiao ate a good right hand there from Thurman a few seconds ago. Gonna be interesting to see Pacquiao's game plan because he's had really it's like safety first sense to most of his game plans recently. This fight already, he doesn't seem to have that. They are exchanging in the pocket right now. All right. Oh God.
Oh, nice.
Good check hook by Thurman as Pacquiao lunges in. Pacquiao is going like this is a Pacquiao of old, or I should say an old Pacquiao trying to be a Pacquiao of old. And I already like the fight that we're seeing.
Yeah. A lot of volume from Pacquiao so far, which I think is good because he's, you can't just let Keith get too comfortable,
And Thurman, to his credit, is doing a decent job of countering. Ooh, good right hand by Thurman right there.
Oh, yeah, that was a great short right hand.
Thurman getting his licks in as well. This is going to be a close round of score.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good fight.
Right now, I'm probably edging it for Thurman, but loving the tempo of the fight, loving the dynamic of both of these guys in the ring. Oh, left hook by Thurman. Both guys exchanging. Wow. Pacquiao smiling. Oh, Thurman down. Thurman down. Right hook from Pacquiao as Thurman tries to exit out the side. Sends Thurman down. Wow.
40-year-old Pacquiao.
15 seconds left in the round. Thurman was winning that round. Wow. Thurman comes back with the right hand.
Damn.
Wow. Round is over. 10-8 round for Pacquiao, obviously because of the knockdown. Wow.
Jeez, that was crazy.
Wow. I think everyone is in agreement. 10-8 round, right? Go on, guys.
For sure.
Wow.
How many times has Thurman ever been knocked down?
I don't think he's ever been knocked down.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
That might be the first time.
Oh, what a good combination.
Classic Pacquiao blitz, finishing with the right hand. Wow. Just what a way to start this fight, man. See, when you make great fights, they produce great action. Okay. Thurman smiling as he got up. That was a good shot. This is a fight.
44 votes on my tweet of who do you guys got, and it's 75%, 25%. So 75% of the 44 votes said Manny Pacquiao. Bro, looks like 75% was probably thinking, right, Pacquiao. Bringing that old man energy.
Yo, he's coming at Thurman, man. This isn't the Pacquiao, the Broner fight, man. Like, Pacquiao's kind of trying to make a statement himself here after all the shit that Thurman's talk.
Yeah, shit probably woke Keith up, too. It's like, oh, shit. He's going to have to get on his defensive game.
I don't know. He's that's what he was doing, though, when he got caught. To be honest, like maybe he should be coming forward more.
Well, if you think about it, last fight he got caught a lot too. Remember?
Maybe I mean, let's be honest. Pacquiao's best thing is when he just is coming forward in combinations and just being that tsunami of volume, right? If you're Thurman, maybe the best thing is not to be on the back foot.
Yeah.
Because you're giving the game to Pacquiao. You're playing into Pacquiao's game plan naturally. Both guys exchanging good left hand from Pacquiao. This is going to be a really great fight. This is shaping up to be something special.
Pacquiao's got a little extra on his punches too. Like
that
everyone's
that Novada testing, man. Come on.
Woo. Like, let's get that.
Jay in the chat just sent, wow, I'm a minute behind, y'all, so I might be messaging late. You are, Jay, but it's okay. We love you. When you finally catch up to this point, shout out to you, Jay. Long-time listener. About a minute and a half left in the second round.
It's been a good round.
Been a great fight.
Another good round for Pacquiao, honestly. Keith's done some good stuff too, but
good little right hook from Pacquiao. Oh, good combination from Pacquiao right there. Classic blitz.
I love how fast his hands are, man. Still at this age to be just, I can have all the stamina to throw this many punches and just the whole fight too. Like he'll be going the whole damn fight.
Combination.
He's getting caught a lot, man.
He is.
And a lot of what Keith's doing is just catching Pacquiao in the gloves. So not like anything really hitting flush.
Thurman needs to start going the body more.
Yep. It's definitely open.
Try to slow down Pacquiao here.
Pacquiao's taunting him. Ask him to come forward.
That wasn't a taunt.
Oh, didn't he? He kind of like...
No, that was him taking a breath. He pushed his waist...
but then he like went like this.
No, that wasn't a taunt.
Did he not?
No.
It looked like he went like this, like come forward.
No.
Yeah.
Thurman, I think, also still trying to just take the round off. Oh, good combination from Pacquiao as Thurman tries to exit again with his hands down.
Boy, Thurman's in trouble.
Yeah, he is. This is not good opening. Oh, now.
Oh, and then Pac does the Ollie shuffle.
Now that was showboating. That was for sure showboating.
Damn.
Pacquiao doing the Ollie shuffle after the round. Another round for Pacquiao, 10-9. Wow. I'm just, man. Novada tested Pacquiao, something else, guys. Does Spence want that work? Yo, watch Pacquiao clean up this entire generation of welterweights.
Dude,
Wouldn't that be something insane if you were to do that?
he is definitely going down in the history books if that shit happens. I mean, he already is, but dude, that'll just be even crazier. That'd be the craziest like resurgence of a career after like taking that L to Jeff Horn, and then, man, this is the first fight that Thurman's wife's ever been to, right?
Yep. Yo, the
And
first one he got
he's
dropped.
taking
too.
a big L.
Good thing there's a lot of rounds left, man. It's only been 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That's either a good thing or an awful thing, depending how this fight ends, in retrospect. Third round, 2 minutes, 45 seconds for those that want to sync up with us.
Dude, Pacquiao's already thrown 113 punches.
Yep.
God.
And this funny part is, like, that's a low clip, Pacquiao.
Yeah.
That's 60 punches a round. That's not that much.
That's crazy because Thurman's only thrown 60 punches. Which isn't maybe abnormal for him. He's
It's probably more on that. That's
definitely
probably more
not-
towards the average of the division, too.
Yeah. He's not a volume puncher.
But one thing he's not doing is connecting.
Everything's hitting the gloves and stuff.
Unlike the first round he was connecting until the knockdown, right?
Yeah.
Since then, he hasn't really been connecting with shots or his counters. I don't know if there is something wrong with his approach. Ooh, good right hand over the jab of Thurman. I think Thurman's just a little bit maybe gun-shy right here because he's getting caught so much. Maybe that's just an issue. Like, he's afraid to throw stuff because, not afraid, but you know what I mean? Like, because Pacquiao's just landing so effortlessly.
Well, I think, after you get knocked down in the first round, like, he definitely has to have some apprehension. He knows he can be like Pacquiao still got it, right? So, I mean, damn, Danny didn't even knock him down.
How the hell did Jeff Horn beat him?
Dude, I don't know. That's the craziest thing. Every time I think back to Jeff Horn beating Manny Pacquiao.
Or just Jeff Horn's career overall at this point.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Sorry, back to the fight. Less than a minute in the third round. I think Pacquiao, in a sense, taking the round off a little bit.
Yeah.
Thurman having a little more success towards the back half of this round. But it's not really...
Some good body punches there.
I'll put it this way. When he is throwing, if he's... Most of the time in this round, he hasn't really been throwing with a lot of effort. Like, there have just been sort of range-finding punches, or they're just sort of feel-out punches still.
Yeah. And when Manny connects, it's visible.
Yes.
Like the head snaps back, like the things people are looking for. It's there. Like, whereas Thurman's just hitting the gloves a lot. He had 2 nice body shots there at one point, but outside of that, he's not connecting. Like you said, his range just isn't there. Like,
no.
he hasn't found it yet.
The body shots have been good in this round, though. That's probably... It might have won in this round, honestly. I might give him a 10-9 round because of the body work.
Yeah.
He landed a lot of good body shots in this round. And Pacquiao kind of wasn't in the driver's seat in this round at all.
Yeah, Manny, you have to, I guess he's going to have to take a little bit of time off because, he is 40.
Oh, you mean like take rounds off? Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, I mean.
Even if he wasn't 40, man, like in a 12-round fight at this pace, you have to take time, like either rounds off or big stretches of rounds off. You just do.
Yeah.
And Pacquiao has earned it, man. He got a 10-8 round in the first round,
So are we going into the 4th round?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yes, 4th round.
So 2-1 Pacquiao with the 10-8 round?
Yep, for both of us. Yeah. Luckily, Santiago's keeping track. Thank you, Santi. We would be lost without you, honestly. 4th round starting, 2 minutes, 55 seconds for those who want to sync up. Good combination from Thurman to start the
Thurman
round.
coming out super aggressive. Pacquiao just pushes him right back.
It was like, how are you going to...
Oh, nice body shot.
Pacquiao landing some really good shots on Thurman. Oh, good left hook by Thurman there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like, how are you going to out-bully Pacquiao? You know what I mean? Like, think about the greatest fighters of the generation that were bully fighters weren't able to do it to Pacquiao. They were bigger than him. Is Thurman the guy to bully him? I don't know. You know, like, what is the true path of victory for Thurman? I thought he would have far more success on the back foot, but Pacquiao's landing with ease.
As soon as Pacquiao found his range, and as soon as he kind of saw how Thurman was going to try to disengage, like he knew what he was going to be able to do. And Thurman just hasn't really had a plan for it. You know, he hasn't been able to adjust in a way that was giving Manny any troubles, really. Because like you said, if he tries to bully him, he pushes him straight back to the ropes, and then Manny just comes forward and pushes him back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. And Pacquiao's definitely not afraid of anyone at this point, right? So
I think Thurman needs to land something to change the complexion of this fight.
Yeah. He's going to have to stun him.
And on top of that, God.
God.
That was a little bit good head movement there by Thurman, to be honest, because he a lot of those shots missed. Thurman has to do something a little bit different defensively to stop getting hit.
Yeah.
Doing a much better job in this round, though. Maybe he's finally got the cobwebs off, you know?
Yeah, his head movement's better. And even when those flurries are coming at him when Manny's running forward, like you said, he missed a few of those.
Ooh, good little jab there from Manny Pacquiao. It's a great fight.
Yep. And he's doing some good work in this round, man.
God, Manny, great combination there from Manny Pacquiao. Another great combination from Manny Pacquiao again. Thurman needs to answer. There's 30 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, it's going to be another Pacquiao round if Thurman doesn't do something here.
Yep. Close round, but this is going to be a Pacquiao round. Good left.
Just the body work. The body work from Manny in this round and the combination punching, and he spent most of it coming forward. Like, Keith started off like trying to bully him, but I guess just realized it wasn't going to work.
Good left hook from Keith Thurman. Good right hand to the body from Keith Thurman.
Oh, nice. Nice shots. Good little finish for Thurman.
10-9 for Pacquiao, but that's a really tight round.
Yeah.
A couple points. Thurman's head movement seems to be a little better at this point. I think he is less dazed going forward. I think he's finally recovered from the knockdown. But anytime Pacquiao does throw in combination, does do his Manny Pacquiao blitz maneuvers, Thurman really doesn't have an answer other than trying to shell up and avoid shots, and it's not working.
Nope.
It's not working at all. And he needs to adjust to that.
I love when Manny throws that double jab as he's like moving to Thurman's left and then catches him with the right.
What he needs to do is throw mid combination of Manny Pacquiao. You cannot let Manny throw 6 punches unanswered and shell up. Either completely disengage from the combination, or, and when he does disengage, do it responsibly so he doesn't get caught again like in the first round, or answer back mid combination. He has to. He cannot let Manny throw 4 to 6 to 8 unanswered punches.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And just try to just turn.
Yeah.
And that'd be his basic defense.
Also, Thurman just seems pretty happy with when he lands like maybe 1 punch, 2 punches. He's not like, building on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like he catches him with like a good hook, but then he just kind of stops.
Agreed.
And then just backs up a little bit.
Also, another thing, when Thurman is coming forward, he's not cutting off the ring at all. He's chasing Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
Ooh, good shots to the body from Keith Thurman. Much better job from Keith Thurman so far in this round. Oh, good.
Yeah,
good right hand from Keith Thurman. Oh,
yeah, he's winning this round. This is what you need to see.
Pacquiao looked frustrated. He just clapped his hands together, shook his head. There we go, Thurman. Get back into this game.
It's a good round so far for Thurman.
Yeah, much
connecting
better round.
really clean. Definitely frustrating Pacquiao.
Oh, good right hand from Keith Thurman again. Good left hand to the body from Manny Pacquiao.
See, I wish Keith would have just kept pressing forward, though.
Jay in the chat, better round from Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman is literally trying to walk Pacquiao down with the high guard up. Why is what Keith Thurman am I watching? I don't know, man. Thurman's wife does look shook. She looks upset. Oh, but this is a much better round for Keith Thurman.
Much better.
If he can keep if he can keep this up, he might change this fight. Ooh, good combination from Manny Pacquiao.
Damn, and then Manny answers.
Damn. We got a minute left in the round. This is going to be a brutal fight. I think Thurman's made that decision that it's just going to be that fight.
Yeah.
I think he said, "Okay, I'm fighting Manny Pacquiao. When you fight a legend, you get these moments. I'm going to do it." Because there doesn't seem to be much of a game plan here.
Nope, just got to buckle down. Oh, nice.
Pacquiao, good combination.
The difference between what's the offense from both, right? Like Thurman has some moments where he looks really good, but when Pacquiao connects, you just see how much Thurman feels it because he's moving backwards instantly. Whereas Pacquiao's not always, he didn't have that sign, that telltale sign of like, oh, that shit hurt. Like Thurman's like, oh, that shit hurt.
Round is over. We're heading into the 6th round, I believe. That was a good late sort of flurry from Manny Pacquiao, but I would still give that round to Keith Thurman. If 2 minutes of the round is him walking down Pacquiao, frustrating him, hitting him with clean combinations, and Pacquiao only has a minute of real offense, and that offense is probably not really... It's comparable to the 2 minutes of offense, but the 2 minutes of offense is just more. Clear 10-9 for Keith Thurman.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that was definitely a Thurman round. He came out very strong in that round. But he's going to have to keep it up. He's going to have to be able to maintain that pace and match Manny because, if he tries that dancing out of those engagements straight backwards like he did getting bum rushed by Pacquiao, he's going to get caught again.
Like I said, you can't give Pacquiao that ground to just keep pushing you back with the flurry.
Yep.
That's what he loves. That's his wheelhouse.
Dude, one of Manny's calves is like both of Thurman's together. That's so crazy.
Again, no VADA testing for this fight.
Oh, nice. Nice counter by Thurman there. Keith's offense is looking much better.
He's also looking a little more confident.
Yeah.
And plus, I would say that we've seen a trend here where Thurman is winning the early parts of these rounds and Pacquiao's winning the last parts of these rounds.
Yeah. Which is tough as shit to guess how it's going to be scored by a judge because
most people look at the last step of a round.
Yep.
For example, Santiago said he gave the last round to Pacquiao. Why? His exact reason: the last flurry from Pacquiao in the last seconds won it.
Yep. Yep. It's really hard not to pay the most attention to the last stuff that happened in the round versus
things that happened 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
Yep.
Minute and a half in round 6. Oh, good right hand from Keith Thurman.
Yeah, it was a really
right
good
down the pipe. Manny Pacquiao ate that shit flush and just kept walking. Glad that Thurman's coming back into the fight, make it more competitive in a sense.
Yeah, this is gonna be a real. I think this is gonna be a real fun fight for the rest of the rounds, man. It's like you said, it was evenly matched. I mean, in terms like this is a true 50-50 fight.
Both guys extremely talented. One guy a legend, and both of them a lot of question marks that need to be answered. A lot of X factors that we really can't quantify. Oh, good right hand from Keith Thurman.
Yeah, Keith's finding his range better. His
Ooh,
counter punching is getting better.
great defense there from
Manny,
Keith Thurman, man.
Yeah.
Evaded that flurry and swarm from Manny Pacquiao completely. Reset, got the center of the cage, or sorry, the ring.
Yep. Keith seems like he's getting, like you said, he's getting his confidence. He seems like he's getting into the flow of the fight better right now. And
Good
I
right
think
hand.
it's frustrating Manny a bit too, because Manny's not having the success he had in those other rounds right now.
Round is over. Clear Keith Thurman round.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
clear.
am begging Santiago and Gary to give that round to Manny Pacquiao or make it 10-10. Let me make fun of you guys in the chat, please.
Let me
give me material. Remember, guys, call in 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International caller, Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. Definitely going to want to hear everyone's opinion, especially with the way it's going, scorecards. Because this is probably going the full 12, and it's going to be, what was your scorecard sort of fight? I sense that already. You have a 10-8 round in there. Scores are going to be all over the place. We're at the half.
Lance Pugmire has it 58-55 Pacquiao. Coppinger has it 58-55 Pacquiao.
They do a podcast together. That doesn't count.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like us. Like, we have the same scorecards.
Yeah. We also
Groupthink, man. Groupthink. We're in the groupthink.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a reality. Like, we have to admit that.
Yep. Thurman starts off every round really strong. If he could just put 3 full minutes together like that.
And is Pacquiao slowing down?
I think so. I think the body work from Thurman in the last couple of rounds is probably,
or just the body work overall. Like, Thurman has gone to the body consistently. Even rounds that he has lost, clearly, he did do work to the body in those rounds. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, Pacquiao's definitely not throwing his combinations, at least early. Like, later in the round, definitely, I think he's starting to unload some stuff, but you can tell he's kind of saving up.
Oh, great pullback counter right hand from Keith Thurman.
That was a nice shot.
Beautiful. Slipped that left hand from Pacquiao, came back, boom, right hand.
Defensively, Keith looks like he did when he was on top of the game, too.
Right now, he looks on point. This is the Keith Thurman that I think people were talking about.
Yeah. Like, even there, he kind of lunged in, but he still was able to miss, have Pacquiao miss a lot of his shots.
Good right hand from Keith Thurman. Good combination from Keith Thurman again.
Ooh, nice.
Ed in the chat, when have you ever seen Manny slow down? Not happening. Well, he is getting older. He is 40 years old. And he has clearly not thrown at the same volume in these last rounds. Great combination from Keith Thurman that landed flush. Left hook, right hand. So it's also just a pure statistical thing. He has slowed down the last couple of rounds. He's thrown less.
Yep. And that could be because he's tired. It could be because Keith's having more success.
He's taking rounds off. Could be
there's a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Not a statement about him necessarily.
Just a question. But, hey, it's a Manny Pacquiao fight. That means we're going to have a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans in the chat. Oh, great right hand to the body by Keith Thurman.
Tried to finish it up with a really nice left hook, too, but just came up a little short. But you can tell Keith is getting in a rhythm. He's getting a really nice... He's got a really nice flow going. His defense is on point. He's connecting better.
Right hand by Keith Thurman.
Oh, I thought that almost dropped Manny for a
It
second.
looked like it may have shook him up a bit. I don't know. Like, that was odd. Maybe he was off balance in a way.
He dipped. Yeah, the way
Because maybe because his body was like off center. Maybe like he didn't have full balance under him when he ate the shot. But damn, what a round by Keith Thurman. Another clear 10-9 round for Keith Thurman.
Had a nice left hand too.
And I would say a clear comeback in the fight for Keith Thurman at this point.
Yeah, definitely the momentum has shifted in this
Definitely.
fight.
It's without a doubt. God, that right hand counter by Keith Thurman is great. I wish, though, instead of the uppercut, left hook. The left hook was there. Bad shot selection with that second shot, but cannot wait to see it. Gary's saying, Pac trying to pull, I love this comparison. Pac trying to pull a Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler and steal every round at the end. I give
Late
that
round plays, yep.
I give that 10-9 Thurman, 68-65 Pac. That's probably close, yeah. I think me and Food just have maybe a round or two more for Thurman at this point than you guys.
That is a really good comparison, though.
Great comparison. And plus the whole, like, old fighter in a sense, trying to optimize what they can do in the ring.
Yep. It's a really good fight. Very entertaining fight.
Yep, great fight. Great matchup, turning into a great action fight. Round 8 started, by the way, 2 minutes 35 seconds for those that want to start with sync up with us. Marcos Villegas, I think, has what we have, 67-65 Manny Pacquiao right now.
Yep. Thurman coming on really strong.
Looks the same as ours.
And the most notable thing is Thurman's defense. He is making Pac miss, and he is punishing him every time.
Total punches landed. Pacquiao in round 4 was 21, and round 5, 19. Next round was 16. Next round was 12. You've seen a dip in, the saying, pure statistics. Good right hand to the body. Good left hand over the top, though, by Pacquiao. I like that.
Nice.
Thurman was like, yeah, let's go. Thurman has some dog in him, man. I love that.
I like that they're both, as far as competitors, really respect each other. Like, they're touching gloves. Like, there's a low blow. Manny didn't make a scene about it. They just touched
just to add to that point, these are two guys that are fighting. Like, there's not a lot of holding. There's not a lot of any of that. They're fighting the mid-range, on the inside, whatever it is, whatever range they're at, they are fighting.
Yep. No cheeky shit. Nothing weird. Just
think about it. Can you remember them ever clinching up? Really?
No. That was a hell of a right hand by Thurman.
Pacquiao lands a good left hand there.
Oh, yeah.
And again, Pacquiao trying to come on the last minute of the round. It's going to be interesting to see if he can steal rounds this way.
This shit really fucks with the judges' scorecards, man.
Good left hand by Thurman gets answered by another left hand from Pacquiao. Thurman slips the left straight. Good left hook by Thurman.
Oh, yeah.
Good right hand to the body by Thurman. 30 seconds left in the 8th round.
Really impressed. Like, Thurman's caught him flush for a couple rounds now, and Pacquiao hasn't even really, like, I mean, maybe a little visibly hurt that one time, but Pacquiao's a dog, man.
Well, think about how many wars he's been in with how many great punchers he's fought. And how many times has he really been hurt and knocked out? Oh, good right hands from Keith Thurman there. Round is over. Another 10-9 for Keith Thurman.
It's wild. Thurman's coming on strong.
And Jay is saying, in all caps, this is Keith Thurman. Yes, this is Keith Thurman.
That's right.
It is odd to if you were to sit someone down and just have them watch the first 3 rounds and then have them stop watching. And then you have somebody that watches everything after round 3 and get their opinions about the fight.
Yeah.
Round 9 coming up. Let us know what you guys have. The score in the chat. Gary, God. You need to check your own biases, Gary. 10-9 Pacquiao. Wow, I can't. Fu, are you typing at him right now? Is it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought like I said that, and you were like, "Nope." I mean, go chat at Gary right now. How dare you? The audacity. Good replay of that right hand from Thurman. Fight is getting evened up on the scorecards, it seems. We're getting closer to being evened up. Round 9 starting, 2 minutes, 50 seconds for those who want to sync up with us. Good right hands by Thurman. Thurman has now overtaken Pacquiao for total landed punches in the fight.
This is going to be a crazy decision at the end of this fight.
And by the way, when I said earlier in the fight, oh, imagine this Pacquiao versus Spence, Spence would win.
Absolutely.
Seeing this Thurman walk down Pacquiao at times, imagine Spence doing that.
Yeah, there's a part of me that just thinks right now Spence is like the man of 147.
Thurman doing a lot of good work in this round so far. At the halfway point, landed some good right hands.
Nice.
He's definitely slowed the pace of this fight down, not to a point where it's boring, but to where he's in control.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And Pacquiao is not throwing in flurries, not throwing in combinations really anymore. That's a major issue. Good right hand by Thurman. I think a large reason of that is because he's missing. Pacquiao's no longer connecting on shots, and he's getting hit with a lot of shots.
He's not having any success with this like rushing kind of forward and punching. Like he's just not able to do much of that because like you said, he's missing those shots and Keith's really punishing him every time. It's hard to continue to put yourself out there when you're getting
hit,
punished for doing it. So you start second guessing yourself, and then your game plan goes to shit.
Good right hand by Keith Thurman, followed by a left hook to the body. The body work of Keith Thurman has been instrumental in changing the complexion of this fight.
Yep.
Gary's going to be so upset when Thurman wins this fight.
Or we're all going to be so upset if like he clearly takes all of these rounds and loses some bogus decision.
Nah, Gary's giving these rounds to Pacquiao still, man. It's crazy. Pacquiao looks tired, man. Like this is a Pacquiao I don't think we've ever seen before. One that is seemingly fading under the pressure of an opponent.
Yeah. And he may here he goes again with his like late round kind of
it's
stuff.
20 seconds left in the round. Let me throw a shot. Not really effective. Thurman back in control. Right hand to the body by Thurman. Both guys exchanging on the inside.
I think we could see a late stoppage from Thurman because there's moments where Pacquiao's like, you can tell he's drained.
Yeah.
And I think if Thurman can put together some good combinations and catch him, he could drop him. There are moments where I could see Pacquiao is there for the taking for Keith.
That's what you were saying.
But he's got to put together more punches. He can't be happy with, a 2-3 punch combination. He's got to get him on the ropes and really dig in,
Mm-hmm. I think we set our scorecard for that round 10-9. Thurman?
Yeah,
yep.
Thurman. Thurman's taken all the last 4 rounds, I think. For me.
It's been pretty clear. Gary trying finally with some sense saying 10-9 Thurman. Gary's struggling to give rounds to Thurman as a biased fan. I love it. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. Who's winning? What does Pacquiao need to do to reverse this seemingly momentum shift in the last few rounds? What does Thurman need to do to maintain it? All that fun stuff. Like the show, share the show. Patreon.com/Mixed Comment Radio. 10th round starting. Thurman coming out aggressive out the gate like all these rounds, landing a good combination, pressing Manny against the ropes.
Also, I know everyone's pockets are light from $75 for the fight, but
super chat.
Super chat it.
Right there, just saying. Just throwing that out there,
So when
guys.
I get divorced from doing live fight chats on the whole day that my family had off together, I can afford my own place.
You can just stay with me, man. We can pod it up all day, all night, man. Living the dream. Making like $8 a show. It'd be great. We can buy some food each day for that.
Dude, be dope. Star Crunches, Cosmic
A
Brownies.
shit ton of ramen. Eggs, because eggs are cheap, obviously. And healthy. Digressing, by the way. 10th round, 2 minutes left in the round. Thurman doing good work. Pacquiao trying to sort of change the momentum a little bit. You can tell. He's trying to sort of will himself back into the fight. But I don't know if it's enough.
The crazy thing is, like, Pac-Man, he could come on like real strong these last 3 rounds and just steal this fight.
He could.
Because it's so close.
And bring it back into his control.
Yep.
He absolutely can. Like, we shouldn't get over ahead of ourselves with Thurman winning this fight because Pacquiao, like you said, obviously won a ton of rounds early in the fight.
Yep.
Did Thurman get hurt?
He hurt him. He hurt him. He hurt him.
Was it headbutt? Was it eye poke? What happened?
No, it was a body shot, man. Keith's going to take a knee. Keith's got to take a knee or he's going to get knocked down.
Yeah, but if he takes a knee, it's a knockdown.
Yeah, but I mean, he's taking more damage at this point.
Dude, he can't take a 10-8 round at this point. You got to think about it in that context.
Damn, he got hurt to the body, man. He's still hurt. Keith still doesn't feel right. Look. Damn, man, he's got that fucking power.
That was weird, though. But the way he was, like, he was reacting was odd.
Keith looks like he recovered a little bit now, though.
It almost looked like a headbutt to me, but
I think it was a body shot because he grabbed his stomach.
I saw him grab his face.
Oh.
But hey,
I don't know.
We're going to see the replay, obviously.
I know the refs already told Manny to stop bleeding with his head a couple of times.
And that's why Thurman was looking at the ref like, hey, I want to say it was a headbutt, to be quite honest. And
possibly.
And Thurman got hurt from it. But we're going to see a replay soon. And I want to see the replay, honestly, before I make my pick on who won that round, because it was a headbutt that led to all that. It's like, how can you do that? Like, how can you?
Yeah.
It's not like he got hurt from that in a sense from a legal punch.
That was a damn good round from Pacquiao, though.
It was.
Like Keith running.
Hey, when you have a guy hurt and he's saying it's from a foul and the ref isn't stopping it, take advantage. That's what you have to do.
Yep. I wish we could get that replay.
Yeah, for real.
Come on.
If we don't get the replay, then I'm gonna say 10-9 for Manny Pacquiao. Right, here's the replay. Let's see it. Nah, body shot. It was a body shot. No, it was a body shot.
Oh,
nope.
Man.
Body shot, yep.
Look at Keith. He
tried to spit out his mouthpiece.
He took his mouthpiece out on purpose so he could breathe better. Wow. That's pretty fucking smooth, honestly.
11th round, starting 2 minutes, 50 seconds for those one sync up. Thurman coming out aggressive as usual.
Yeah, Keith knows he's got to do something here. That round went to Pacquiao 10-9. So at this point,
Thurman needs these 2 rounds, or maybe even finish, to be honest.
He needs a knockdown, honestly, I think. I don't know how, dude, I can't do the math on my scorecard this quickly.
Don't worry, Santi will tell us eventually.
I feel like he needs a knockdown, at least, right? To win a decision.
Yeah. I think if he wins these next 2 rounds, I think he gets a draw on our scorecards. I could be wrong with that math.
It was a good fight. Oh,
Pacquiao landing a good combination there.
Man. Pacquiao's ripping to the body right now. He knows Keith's hurt there. Dude, these are some tense moments.
Mm-hmm.
Props to Keith for
Thurman.
fighting through that, though, because he got hurt that last round. To not take a knee and to fight through that, to just hit that 10-9 instead of that 10-8 round, that's crazy. Pacquiao's coming on strong this round, too.
Yeah, but I feel like neither guy's really effective right now in this round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like neither guy's landing really anything super clean. Oh,
Pacquiao
nice
hurt.
shot. Pacquiao hurt.
Oh, nice.
Pacquiao might be
great
hurt.
Straight right.
Thurman needed that to sort of get himself back into the fight.
Yep. That pullback straight right counter that he's got is really nice.
Both guys missing jabs.
Dude, this is going to be a hell of a finish.
Yeah, we said that with White Rivas. Look how well that fight ended. Don't jinx us, man.
Oh God.
Oh,
that was a good fight,
right
though.
hand.
Oh, nice.
From Keith Thurman. Damn.
Good defense by Thurman there too.
Thurman lands a good right hand to the body on Pacquiao. Round's over. 10-9 round for Thurman, but that was a close round.
Yeah. That's a hard one to score because, like you said, there was a lot of time that neither one was very effective.
Yeah,
but I definitely would give it to Thurman. He had the cleaner punches.
He had the most effective punch, period, in that round was with the right hand. I kind of have to give him that.
I think Pacquiao was hurt after that, too, because he went straight back into the ropes, kind of shelled up.
Last and final round coming up. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe, patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio. Call in 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International callers, Skype, Mixed Combat Radio.
Hell of a fight.
Great fight. Bone Crush saying, why the iHeart logo? Because this show's also on iHeart Radio. And Spotify and all the other logos. See, that's what it says.
Because we're sellouts, man.
I don't know how being on iHeartRadio is being a sellout. 12th round starting. 2 minutes, 50 seconds for those who want to sync up with us.
Last round.
Thurman
Let's
coming
see
out
it.
aggressive as he should because he might need a knockout to win this fight. And I hope that's what his corner are telling him.
I hope both corners are telling him.
You need something.
Got to do something in this round. You need a knockdown. You need a knockout. Something. Not you're up on the cards. Play it safe.
Mm-hmm. Good combination from Thurman.
Come on, Thurman.
Make Gary eat his words, please.
Also, 147 just becomes like, to me, a little bit more fun with Thurman beating Pacquiao. But
Thurman doing a great job in this round so far.
Yep.
Pacquiao not being effective in anything.
I still think he's got to get a knockdown, though. He needs a 10-8. Oh, man.
Pacquiao coming on with a good combination.
Oh, man. When Pacquiao connects, you just see.
Left hand by Pacquiao.
Much. Damn. Dude, Pacquiao's going to get this decision. He has a minute and a half to put him on his ass. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Come on,
Pacquiao
Keith.
comes right back, though, man.
Damn. Dude, nothing but respect for Pacquiao.
Hell yeah, man. He's an old guy doing this to the young guys.
Legend.
That shit's insane. Like I said, if he comes out here and takes out this entire generation, it's something else. There's no equivalent to it in boxing, probably.
There's no way, because 147 being as deep as we think it is, like if he runs this division,
he would in effect have beaten 2 to 3 generations at welterweight, 2 generations at 140, 2 generations at 135, 3 generations at all of them. Like he has spanned 2 decades in this, 135 to 147, and he's beaten everyone there basically, except for 2 guys, 3 guys.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, headbutt.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, definitely a headbutt
Yeah.
there.
10 seconds left.
Man, Keith's not fighting like he knows he needs a knockdown. I don't understand. Like,
I think he just can't, man. Like, I think he's thrown his best shots. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, good right hand from Thurman to end the fight. Fight is over.
What a fight.
Great fight, man.
Damn.
Really
Boxing
impressive
fans
stuff.
should be so happy.
Santiago, if I know you're at the movie theater, either press 1 ASAP when you can, or let us know in the chat what me and Fu's scorecards were, please. I give that last round to Thurman. I think Fu also gives that last round to Thurman. I think it's gonna be Pacquiao. Pacquiao should be probably the guy that wins this fight, but don't be surprised if he receives, a draw scorecard or something like that out of the bunch. A majority decision for Pacquiao. I could definitely see that. Really good fight. And in some way, we figured out the answers to our questions about both guys, and they came out favorably for both. Like, Thurman, in a sense, showed us that he was on point for large parts of this fight. Showed us that he's back in a sense, right? He was in shape, fought one of the best of all time, and gave him a great showing. Probably just didn't beat him. Because why? Because Pacquiao is just maybe that good. Pacquiao may be that transcendental guy that Thurman just maybe isn't. Thurman may be a great fighter, but not an all-time great fighter like the way Pacquiao is. Pacquiao at 40 years old, can he still hang with these young guys? Absolutely. However, he is going to struggle in these fights. He's not going to run past him like he did against Adrian Broner, for example. So a Spence fight, even a Sean Porter fight, Danny Garcia fight, like all these fights, while winnable for Pacquiao still, in theory, are tough fights for Pacquiao and ones that may be far too tough for him. Wow. You want to hear our scorecards?
Yeah.
115, 112 for Keith Thurman. We actually scored the fight for Keith Thurman.
Damn, we're some biased motherfuckers.
We may be biased. Santiago has his score 115, 114 for Pacquiao. Really close, it seems. It seems like the 115, 112 is probably the farthest you can get for Thurman, while maybe a 115, 116 scorecard for Pacquiao would be the opposite way you can go. Obviously, this decision's being tallied up. We're going to read it off to you guys as soon as we hear it. But, wow, great stuff.
It's a really, really good fight, man. That's really, that should be a bright moment for boxing this year.
It was a big fight, too. I think a lot of people watched this one, and it delivered.
Yeah. I'm hoping the buy rate's good. Did Harrison just get on the camera?
No, you can't see Harrison on how it's split up. But Kama in the chat saying 120, 107 Pacquiao, and Jay in the chat goes LOL.
That's awesome.
That was a really fun fight. I'm happy that I paid for that and I watched it. That was worth the money.
Yep. I didn't know we had Adelaide Bird as a listener.
Hold on. Oh, man. Good times. Scorecard has yet to be read. Fight's over. Me and Fu scored it for Thurman slightly. The third judge in our unofficial panel, Santiago, scored it for Pacquiao. Could see scorecards all over the place, to be honest. It's about to be read right now. Split decision.
Oh, man.
Glenn Feldman, 114, 113, in favor of Keith Thurman. Gets a lot of boos in the crowd. Dave Moretti, 115, 112, Manny Pacquiao.
And Bird?
Nah, Tim Cheatham's.
Oh.
115, 112. Manny Pacquiao winning.
Damn.
Wow.
Good shit. I think that's the right call.
Probably is. I think me and Foo's scorecard is maybe a little bit biased there. I definitely need to watch this one back. This was a great fight. Plus, close round. Let's be honest.
No.
Wow, impressive. Do you think we get Pacquiao versus Spence next after this showing, or do you think Pacquiao tries to get that Mayweather fight instead because it's a lot easier and more money?
I just hope Pacquiao gives up on that Mayweather fight. I don't think that shit's gonna happen.
Wow.
I don't know that I want to see Pacquiao Spence though. I mean, let's be real. Spence would fuck Thurman up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that Pacquiao in a ring with Spence is going to be good for Pacquiao. You know, not that that's why they should. Obviously, the fight's a money-making fight. It'll be a big pay-per-view. Like, it's good for Spence. It's good for boxing. So, I just don't think he'll compete with Spence.
Agreed. Remember, guys, call in 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International callers calling on Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. We're going to give our sort of, wrap-up thoughts about it. If we get no callers, we're going to just head out of here. Otherwise, call in. Discuss. Let's debate. Do you think the scorecards are right? Do you think the right guy won? On top of that, what do you want next for Pacquiao and Thurman? If you're not going to call in and give us your thoughts on that, leave it below in the chat or in the comment section. But Thurman, what's next for Thurman? First career loss. Obviously, probably going to take a tune-up fight in a sense. Or do you think he calls it quits? Do you think we get that? Do you think Gary's right after all? That Thurman's going to lose, going to quit and retire. Make the big money and he's going to be gone.
I don't think so. What I could see is maybe like a Thurman. I know Ugas just did the eliminator for the WBC or whatever, but I could see like an Ugas Thurman fight, or God, who else would they throw him in there with?
Lipinets? Mikey?
Lipinets.
Mikey? Do we get a Mikey Thurman fight?
Man, if Mikey stays.
Or hell, do we just if we don't get Mikey versus Danny, because Mikey might sign to DAZN, do we just get Thurman versus Danny too? Both guys coming off a huge loss, but hey, fuck it. Right back in the heat.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. The way Thurman talked in the build-up to this fight, it seems like his heart was in it a little bit more in this fight. That's kind of why I thought he would win. Because I thought he was going to come out and really try to style on Manny, but that knockdown in the first round really kind of, I think, it put it to where he needed a knockdown at some point, and he either couldn't or didn't go for it in the 12th round. I don't like you said, he might have just been gassed at that point.
Or not even gassed, like his punches weren't having the desired effect. Like if you land your best shot and it doesn't put the guy down, what are you supposed to do then? Honestly, land a better shot? Well, that's your best shot. You put all the mustard on it. It was clean. Everything was right. Didn't work. We're going to have to callers. Gary in Dallas going to call in and gloat probably. Gary, what's up, man? You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna gloat. I didn't beat Keith Thurman. I got nothing to gloat about.
Plus, you're still sad about Omar Figueroa. Let's be honest. You're still sad about Omar. Let's be honest.
I'm just saddened by Omar Figueroa. Man, like what happened to him? The head movement, he used to switch to southpaw stance, and what happened to him? It's like all the skills are gone.
The alcohol.
He was never gonna have. Yeah, it's just that's sad, man. But on to it. How did you have it, Matt? And how did you have it, Phil?
We had it 115, 112 Thurman, apparently.
You had it 115, 112 Thurman.
Yes, apparently.
Somehow.
I don't know if that's right. Maybe Santiago got the math wrong, but hey, that
can't be right. How did you score the last round?
10-9 Thurman, obviously.
You gave the last round to Thurman.
What, you gonna give that last round to Pacquiao?
I give the last round to Pacquiao. Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch.
I don't see that last round for Pacquiao, bro. But okay.
I gave most of the last
if you gave the
round
last round to Thurman, then
to Thurman.
I had it 117, 111. But there were a ton of close
that's
rounds. I
why.
thought we were going to get a split decision. There were a lot of close rounds. There were a lot of close rounds, especially the second half of the fight. Most of the rounds in the second half of the fight could have gone either way. Like, most of them. There were a ton of close rounds. Like, the one round where it looked like Thurman was either hurt to the body or cramped up, he was winning that round big before that. So did that swing the whole round? Maybe, but maybe not. You know, like, Santi gave that round even, which I don't think is – I scored it for Pacquiao because he dominated the end of the round. But that's not definitely a Pacquiao round. Like, most of the rounds in the second half of the fight were close. So you could have it wide or you could have it really, really close.
No, you're right. Gary, it's one of those classic fights we've talked about a lot that scorecards are going to be all over the place, and there's a lot of validity to a lot of these different scorecards.
Did Thurman just give a retirement speech?
Sure.
I don't know.
No, I'm just playing.
Don't scare me like that. Don't do that to me.
I think that'll be it for Thurman. I don't think we'll see him again. I think he'll take his money, he'll retire, and that's it. I think that's it for Keith. I mean, he could try to make a comeback 5 years from now when he realized he wasted his whole career. But like Keith Thurman as a relevant figure in the welterweight division, no, I think those days are over. Right? I mean,
how can you say that though? He arguably beat Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's 40 years old, bro.
Yeah, but the same Pacquiao that's 40 years old beat Broner better than Mikey beat Broner. Beat up Lucas Matisse.
Yeah.
Did a Keith Thurman what Danny Garcia and Sean Porter couldn't do. Like, Manny's not just another 40-year-old boxer. It's Manny fucking Pacquiao. And let's not forget, Bernard Hopkins at 40 years old was still giving a lot of guys that work. Bernard Hopkins had another decade in the sport at 40 years old.
He did. Hopkins would win the round by landing 6 punches and making you land 0. Like,
no, absolutely.
I mean, it's just like Pacquiao's not going to win rounds like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pacquiao doesn't have the I don't want to say he doesn't have the ring IQ of Bernard Hopkins, but no one does. Right? He doesn't have the ring IQ of Bernard Hopkins.
Or the style.
Right?
Probably more the style.
Yeah. But right now, if Pacquiao fought Ugas, who would you pick?
Pacquiao.
Would you? How about Garcia?
Pacquiao.
Okay. I don't think he wins either of those fights. But okay. What about if Thurman fought Garcia?
Thurman.
Okay. All right.
And again, Thurman, Ugas, Thurman.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Bro. Ugas can't cut off the ring to save his life, bro.
Yeah.
And if you have
finish fights like
the second half of this fight, that Thurman, he just outclasses Ugas when it comes to defensive movement. I'll be honest. Like it'll be there's gonna be a few rounds in the opening fight, in the opening sort of rounds of that fight that are fun and entertaining. But Thurman's gonna start just figuring him out, and he'll just be on point, and he'll make him miss a lot, land a lot of counters, and win a decision.
Do you think Thurman's? And this was one of the points. It actually looked better as the fight went on. But do you think Thurman's legs look like what they used to be? He didn't seem to be moving like he used to.
I don't know if that was an issue of game planning. Because I do think there was a conscious effort to try to walk Manny down with that high guard. Like that seemed to be a conscious thing to do.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't something that he pulled out of his subconscious and he was doing off of muscle memory. No, there was a purpose behind that in their mind at least. So I don't know if it was necessarily him not moving the same way as he did or his game plan wasn't that. Because when he was moving in the second half of the fight and on the back foot evading shots, that did look like Thurman versus Garcia, for example.
Yeah.
At times. You know what I mean? So I don't know yet. I need another fight. I'll put it that way.
because we talked about yesterday. I think it was yesterday. The weigh-in, Thurman looked weight drained to you.
Yes.
And what I saw was a guy who didn't seem to have his legs like he used to, and a guy who got hurt a lot, which are like two signs that you're cutting too much weight. So
I like that connection.
Does he? If he comes back, I actually think now he could fight at 154. Like I do. Like he's pretty big. Like I think he could fight at 154. Like how do you think he would do against J-Rock, or would you have to see him fight someone else at 54?
I need to see him fight someone else at 54, and even guys like maybe like a Willie Nelson, someone like that, right? Somebody that's outside the top 15, but has been against some people.
He'd beat Munguia, I think.
But come on, man, that's because we don't respect Munguia.
Probably.
We don't respect Munguia. That doesn't mean much. Like does he beat
Hulk Hogan?
No, here's the thing. Does he beat Harrison, Charlo, Hurd, or J-Rock? Those are the big four in that division, right? Those are the best four in that division. I don't know if Thurman beats those guys. Those are tough fights for Thurman. Because like we've talked about, the gap in height and in size between 147 and 154 isn't what it used to be circa 2008 in the Pacquiao-Mayweather era, where they could go up to 154 and have one-off fights and stuff like that, and because the size wasn't that much of a discrepancy. You know, Miguel Cotto became a career 154-pounder, but Miguel Cotto, if he was a prime Miguel Cotto now, he couldn't be a 154-pounder. He'd be too small.
No. Yeah, 54 used to be the division where the 47 welterweights would go, and they just didn't feel like cutting weight anymore later in their career. Like Trinidad, De La Hoya, and Moses, like they could still make 47, but it's like I don't really want to cut all this weight all the time, so I'll just go up to 54.
Well, 54
basically.
Sorry,
those guys are huge.
54 now is young guys that haven't matured into the middleweight division yet. Instead of, like you said, it used to be the division of old welterweights that didn't want to cut weight. What else was I going to say? I forgot. Sorry, Gary, go on. I forgot what I was going to say. It's really smart. Just think about
that. So Pacquiao, if Pacquiao fought, you think Pacquiao would beat Porter? You said too, right?
That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. But I'd probably pick Pacquiao.
But you think Spence would dispose of him, right? Like Spence would wreck him.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, come on. Same with Crawford. I think Crawford beats Pacquiao.
Okay. Do you think we can get a rematch of this? Do you think we get Pacquiao? I mean, I thought the fight was really good. I really, really liked the fight, and not just because Thurman lost, but because I thought it was a really good fight.
No, it was a good fight.
The second half was really entertaining.
Not next. We don't get we don't get an immediate rematch. Maybe down the line. Maybe that's possible, but probably not. I think Manny Pacquiao has like these, like he has like a list. He's gonna go through his list, and once he's done with his list, he's retiring. It looks like.
Yeah. I can't see Manny wanting to waste time with rematches.
Yeah, I don't see it. Unless that rematch is Floyd Mayweather.
Or Thurman gets belts. If Thurman has a belt that maybe he'd want to fight for, another pay-per-view thing, but I mean, I don't.
But by the time like Thurman could somehow get belts against Porter or Spence, like I don't see that happening. I don't see like the timing working out for that. No.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't see Pacquiao fighting Spence. I don't. Like, he didn't seem like he wanted to fight him after the Mikey Garcia fight. I don't see that fight happening. But I mean, it's really the only fight left, assuming Spence beats Porter, right? Like that's the only fight left for Pacquiao if Mayweather doesn't come back. So I don't know what other fight he would take. You figure he's going to fight again after a performance like this?
Amir Khan, man, the fight's already signed, bro.
What was that?
I said Amir Khan, bro. He's gonna fight Amir Khan. The fight's signed.
Oh, I hope that's a joke. Is that a joke or is that for real? He's not really gonna fight Amir Khan, is he?
No.
Is that going to be his into retirement?
Manny's team says no.
I hope not, because let's be honest, Manny Pacquiao knocks out Amir Khan within 4 rounds.
Oh Jesus, that would be.
Yeah, we were talking about if. We were talking about Fu. You weren't on that show. Do you think Inoue could knock out Amir Khan? I know he's 30 pounds smaller, but do you think Inoue could knock out Amir Khan?
Yes.
I think Inoue could knock a lot of guys out. Like, I don't know what that guy is putting inside those gloves, but damn, that power is insane.
PDs.
Like we were talking about,
probably
like
PDs.
Luis Nery's fight versus Payano, and
How he
and
struggled with
saying, like,
Payano, man. Shit.
dude, and knew he's gonna destroy this guy if they ever fight.
Yeah, does anyone really think Nery could beat Inoue at this point after that performance?
No.
Hell no. I mean, who do you see that
No.
could beat Inoue in maybe the next even 2 weight classes? Like with how he's just mowing through everybody.
You go to 126.
All those guys could beat him.
Big. Like Shakur Stevenson, those guys are a lot bigger than Inoue. Inoue comes up from 108. Like Inoue's not a big guy.
Hey. But so did Pacquiao, man.
Pacquiao came up from 105. They said Pacquiao weighed 98 pounds in his first fight and had to put
Gary,
weights in his boxer.
if you're not doing that really good testing, man, you can do whatever you want, man. Come on, you can balloon up in weight.
You can. Like I'm pretty sure Pacquiao was on that good stuff today. He had a little extra bounce instead, especially in the early going.
Yo, I'm not one of those conspiracy heads. You know me, Gary. But I was like the first couple rounds, I'm like, damn, Pacquiao's looking on point here, like a little bit too on point.
Yeah,
he's 40, right? It was like when he fought Cotto 10 years ago. It's like, wow, this little guy looks a little bit too strong. It's probably
well, hold on, before you go, Fu. Talking about when I compared him to like Bernard Hopkins, for example, you made the good sort of distinction that Bernard Hopkins' style was really slow, methodical, defensive minded. Negating all offense. Pacquiao is an athletic freak that is 100% an offensive fighter, much similar to a Roy Jones Jr., for example. And you see the difference in how, let's say, Manny Pacquiao has handled his late-stage career compared to Roy Jones Jr. I'm not saying drugs were involved with one and not the other, but hey, far more crazy claims have been made.
Absolutely. The last thing I wanted to talk to real quick was Omar Figueroa.
Yes.
Do you think he doesn't like to make weight, and he usually misses weight if he had to cut weight, right? Could he go back down to 140? Because you can't cut it at 147.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Gary.
Down at 140?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Gary. I make jokes about the alcohol thing and the DUIs with Figueroa, but I really shouldn't joke about it because I honestly think that he needs help. And I honestly think his head is not in this sport at all. And I think his family needs to step in and make him take a break from boxing and a indefinite hiatus from the sport, and maybe not even come back, because whatever he's doing right now is not healthy, and this is just a scary road. And knowing how many stories of athletes that are young, they get caught up in alcohol or drugs and everything like that, and have the run-ins with the law that Omar does, you just don't want that story to continue. And I think that's far more important than whether Omar can make weight at 140, because Omar doesn't look like he is healthy in the ring, to be honest. Like the look in his face doesn't look healthy. You look at Brandon Figueroa, you see a guy that's dedicated to the sport, that's healthy, that's not caught up in that shit, and his face looks healthy.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting his life clean is more important to see if he can cut 7 extra pounds.
Yep.
Big picture.
Like Omar needs to take a year off, 2 years off from the sport on purpose.
Hey, Gary, I just wanted to ask if you saw the Caleb Plant fight.
Oh, God.
I mean, Caleb Plant looks spectacular. I mean, but look who he fought. This is what I want. That's what Jamal Charlo should have done to the contender. What's his name? Brandon Adams.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's exactly what Caleb Plant did, was embarrass him and outclass him and then finish him with a 5th round. I think he stopped him.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Jamal Charlo should have done.
Yeah, it was 3rd round.
I
was super impressed with Plant's hand speed. Like, I think he gets better every fight.
He's the best super middleweight.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay, so 168, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Who you got?
I'd take Plant in that fight.
Yo, but give me that fight, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Mainline that to my veins. The Matrix shit we would see in the ring would be incredible.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because
that fight could actually be one of the most boring fights we ever see, but simultaneously one of the most entertaining.
Yeah.
So I'll see it. Yeah, I want that. I'll pay $100 for that. Yeah.
But like
I'm paying
Plant
$100
versus
for that, too.
Benavidez, who would you take?
Plant.
Yeah, right. What about you, Gary?
Oh, Plant versus Plant. I'm not that high on. I mean, Benavidez is good, but I'm not that high on Benavidez. Plant would be.
What about Plant versus Smith? What do you guys think? Plant?
That's
You
a
just
good
make
one.
Smith miss the whole night. Yeah.
Yo, Smith beat up an old George Groves, man. Come on.
I still think Smith is really good, man.
Caleb Plant's power looked good today, but he also fought a guy that was outclassed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've never really seen Caleb Smith establish his power.
He hurt Uzgatigi multiple times and dropped him.
What was that?
He dropped Uzgatigi too.
Yeah.
And also, I would also add, no one's really talking about Caleb Plant being like the power puncher in the division, knocking out people. And I think we just think that he would outbox everyone in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay in the chat saying, y'all just going to act like Callum Smith ain't doing work. And Saunders. Yo, first off, Saunders fought a guy named Isufi for a vacant belt and got hurt in that fight. Secondly, Callum Smith just fought Hassan Nadam, who never fought that weight class before.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, Hassan Nadam famously lost to David Lemieux via 6 knockdowns in a fight, then went to the Olympics again and lost to amateurs. So, no, I wouldn't say that's really necessarily doing work. On top of that, just from the eye test, one's a better boxer, and that being Caleb Plant.
Well, and I still have a lot of respect for Callum Smith. I think his power.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
He's
number 2.
If he catches Plant clean, could he put him down? Yes. The thing is, will he catch Plant clean? And dude, I mean,
does Plant have enough power to make Caleb Smith respected? I'm not saying he's going to knock him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does he have enough power to stop Caleb Smith in his tracks to make him respected?
Yes.
If he does, he should beat him.
I think he does.
I also think he has enough speed to at least put enough.
If Daniel Jacobs moved up, I think Plant would win.
Yeah.
I think Plant would win. Yeah.
I want to see that fight.
Yeah, we saw what Canelo was able to do by just slipping shots and setting up angles to Jacobs and made Jacobs look kind of like lost in there. You would see a lot of that against Plant, I feel like.
I don't even know if I would take Jacobs against like Demetrius Andrade or something. I mean, Jacobs just hasn't at that top level had like a
his best fight is a loss.
He beat Triple G and he lost a close fight to Canelo. Like he didn't lose to Brandon Adams. He lost to Canelo in a competitive fight, and most people thought he struck a nerve.
First off, he didn't beat Triple G. Secondly, the Canelo fight really wasn't competitive.
It wasn't close.
The Canelo fight wasn't competitive, bro. You need to go back and watch that fight.
I don't think that was a competitive fight. Maybe.
And also, 92 in the chat saying the fight with Uzgatigi was close. No, it wasn't. It was dominant. Caleb Plant dominated Uzgatigi. What are you talking about?
That was like what was that? 118, 118, 111.
That was dominant, guys. Like, there was no 7-5 scorecard for Plant.
I'm pulling up the scorecards on that.
Pull it up.
No, there was one scorecard that was close. It was I want to say like 2 guys had it 10-2, and then the third judge had 7-5. There was one judge who had it really close for no reason, but the other 2 had it wide.
Anyways, Gary.
One of the judges handed in a wacky scorecard.
What else, Gary? What do you want to talk about?
Keith Thurman is no longer the welterweight champion. I'm just happy about that.
That was super close. 115, 111, 116, 110, 116, 110. I mean, like what? What is that? Like Plant?
That's 2 knockdowns.
Destroyed that guy.
Was it 2 knockdowns? Okay. Because I remember that fight. I remember Caleb Plant winning like pretty much every round except for maybe like the last 2. Like that fight was over early. It was just a matter of was Caleb Plant going to get the stoppage, and then they went into pure boxing mode. And that fight was never competitive, and I picked Uzgatigi to win that fight.
Anyways, Gary, what else do you want to talk about?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay. Thank you for the call, Gary. Always appreciate it. Going out to our resident Harold Letterman, Santiago. Santiago, what's up?
Hey, guys. First and foremost, can you hear me clearly?
Not really. So how about you just run through your thoughts on the fight, Santiago, just because it does obviously sound like you're on speakerphone in the car.
Yeah, no, just the fact that Gary ate enough time that I pretty much saw the ending of the whole pay-per-view and then managed to make my way to the car all the way to driving off. God, I miss those calls.
They are great. Wait, what's up? What's on your mind?
Anyways, obviously, as you can see, that we had it pretty split, but we had it pretty close. I had it by 1 point for Pacquiao. You guys had it 7-5 with the knockdown for Thurman. Obviously, it was a close fight. It was a competitive fight. You could see that somewhere in between the middle and last half of the fight, Thurman was coming on a little strong and starting to really assert himself in the fight. But Pacquiao, with all that experience that he has under his belt, you know, you got to give it to him, the fact that he didn't get knocked out by some of those punches, because this is a guy that's been known to get knocked out, you know. I think it would be interesting to see where both guys go. Pacquiao, whatever he decides to do, go ahead, enjoy it. He's a marvel to see right now, especially if there's no controversy after the fact. And as for Thurman, a learning lesson. I definitely felt that he was on his Tyson Fury game at this point, where he was finally getting up to the level that he felt he needed to be. I think he said it best, where he said that he was at Pacquiao's level, but Pacquiao was a lot more experienced at his own level than Keith Thurman was. So we'll see how everything goes, and we'll see what the consensus thought was the next day. That's pretty much all I got to say. Everyone that's been listening in and tuning into the show, I hope you guys like what these guys did. 2 live fight chats, one from Europe, one from here in America. Give these guys a good shout out, a good like. Support the show at patreon.com/mixedcombatradio.
Thank you, Santiago. And don't forget, live fight chat last night as well for Teofimo Lopez, which did like really good numbers for us. So, gotta say, Teofimo Lopez, bigger star than Dylan White, it seems, online. Hot take of the day. Matchroom fanboys getting all angry right now already. But digressing, guys.
Takeover.
That's going to be it for this show. We're going to head out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight, enjoyed our show. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe. MixedCombatRadio.com. Patreon.com/MixedCombatRadio. Find me, Matt Hunter, MCR, all social media platforms. Fugatti
MCR, all platforms. Thanks for being here, guys. It was fun to watch some boxing with everyone, get everyone's take on everything, and thanks for having me, Matt. It's been fun.
Peace.